Shri Gurubhyo Namaha children. We are in Unit 9 Ratio Analysis, and today I'm going to teach you how to calculate gross profit ratio and net profit ratio, and we are in illustration number 17. Fine. Now first let us read the problem. From the following statement of profit and loss of Mukesh Limited, calculate gross profit ratio and net profit ratio. So statement of profit and loss. So you have revenue from operations 5 lakh, other income 40,000. So total revenue is 5 lakh 40,000. So revenue from operations nothing but sales. Other income from investment you have. So then your total expenses you have. They have given you purchase of stock in trade, change in inventories, employees benefit expense, other expenses, then provision for tax and total expense. And so profit for the year is 1,50,000. Now they've asked you to prepare gross profit ratio and net profit ratio. So shall we do this problem? Okay. Now we have all the details here. Now let us do. Okay, we'll keep this. So first they want us to find out gross profit ratio, right? So gross profit ratio. So what is the formula for gross profit ratio? Gross profit divided by revenue from operation into 100. Okay. Now what is your gross profit? They haven't given you, you have to find out. Now what is your revenue from operations? They have given you 5 lakhs. Okay, into 100. Okay, now how to find out gross profit? Gross profit. So gross profit is equal to revenue from operations minus cost of goods sold. Revenue from operations minus cost of revenue from operations. Okay. Now what is your revenue from operation? 5 lakhs. Okay. Now how to find out cost of revenue from operations? We're going to do that later. Calculate it. And we don't know. So we have to calculate cost of revenue from operations. Now let us go to the third step, cost of revenue from operation. Cost of revenue from operation. So how you calculate this? Purchase, okay, purchase of stock plus change in inventories plus direct expense. Fine. Okay. Now again, what is the purchase? You have to go to the problem and find out what is the purchase. The purchase is 1,80,000. Change in inventory is 20,000. So direct expense is not there. Employees benefit fund is your salary. Okay, so that is not wages. So salary is actually salary. It is actually an indirect expense. So it will not come here. Right? So we'll have to settle with 1,80,000 and 20. So 1,80,000 and 20,000. So that comes to rupees 2 lakhs. Right? Now that we found out what is cost of revenue from operation. So let us substitute here rupees 2 lakhs. So what is the gross profit? Gross profit is rupees 3 lakhs. Now that you found out what is your gross profit, you can substitute here rupees 3 lakhs. Right? Okay. Now let us tally this. The whole thing is going to get cancelled. So you have 300 divided by 5. 6, 5, 60. Okay. 5 5s are 5 6 are 30. So 60% is your gross profit ratio. Fine. Now, shall we go to our net profit ratio? Yes, net profit ratio. Next thing you have to find out is net profit ratio. Net profit ratio is equal to what? Net profit. Net profit after tax divided by revenue from operations. Okay, into 100. Okay. Now, how do you calculate the net profit? Net profit should be there in the problem. Right? Net profit, they've given you 1,50,000. The profit for the year. Revenue from operations already there in the problem. So that is what? 5 lakhs. Okay. So 1,50,000 net profit. 1,50,000 is your net profit. Divided by revenue from operations what? 5 lakhs into 100. Okay. So 4 zeros cancel. Then you have cancel here. 5 will go here once, 5 will go here twice. So you have 30%. So your net profit ratio is 30%. Fine. I hope you understood the problem. Thank you, children. Next I will teach you illustration number 18.